Good morning, you guys. So, one thing that you can do to rapidly improve your Jujitsu sparring ability is to start in the inferior position. For example, the bottom of mount, the bottom of guard, the bottom of side control, the bottom of half guard, or with your opponent on your back. Why would you do this? Why would you want to do this? Well, it gets you ready for the worst case scenario. And as Elio Gracie once said, if you get comfortable in the worst case scenario, then the worst case scenario ceases to exist. Awesome. So let's say you're sparring and you're on the top of mount. You're much more likely to go for the kill, go in for the submission, regardless of what it is, an arm lock or a cross collar choke, it doesn't really matter. You're much more likely to go for the kill if you have confidence in your ability to defend any of your opponent's submissions should they sweep you and get on top. Yeah, it's going to rapidly improve your defensive capabilities, and therefore your confidence is going to go through the roof. And obviously start off nice and slow. Just have your partner in a normal mount position. You can start there, or a normal side mount. If you get really confident in that position, you can make it even more difficult for yourself. So not only having your opponent mounted on top of you, but maybe one arm elevated above your head. This will be a very bad position for you indeed. Another example would be your opponent in the arm lock position. Now, obviously not with the arm fully extended, although you could potentially do that. That would be like a level 3, an ultra difficult level, and I would only recommend that for very advanced Jiu-Jitsu practitioners because the risk of injury is so high if your opponent just cranks the arm. Yeah, I probably wouldn't start with the arm fully extended. I would start in this sort of position, figure 4, S grip, gable grip, doesn't really matter, where your opponent's legs are on either side of your arms. And another good one is having your opponent started on your back with one arm trapped. So you've got one arm trapped and then you have a defensive arm. Imagine how confident you would feel if every time a student got on your back, they just weren't able to submit you. Your confidence will go through the roof. And as I said earlier, if you're very confident in your defensive capabilities, when you actually are on top of the fight, you're much more likely to take risks. And ultimately, Jiu-Jitsu is a competition. You have to take risks in order to get potential rewards. So play around with this, have fun, start in the inferior position. You don't have to do this every day, okay? But do it for a few weeks and watch your Jiu-Jitsu skill improve.